Alrighty, I am back. We back. And I'm about to try to maybe think about starting this damn thing up. Alright, let's go. Not too much left in here to do, but we do need to make that. And then we need to get everything out of here on a 9. Alright, hopefully it's not Ren that goes in there, because we have an 83% stressed out Camille. Let's follow her for a little while. Her stress is going up by 35%. Popped eardrums. Oh my goodness, that's bad. That's only a mess hall. Why are you only a mess hall? Is it because this thing is not growing? That sucks. Okay. Best thing I could do for her is to get this up and running, though. Looks like Nicola is in there now getting his eardrums popped. That's great. Too bad they're not those dress to impress dupes I've heard about. Oh boy. How was the nature reserve, Camille? Hopefully nice. What? I have 800 calories. Hold on. Consumables, meat. Meat. Meat goes in here. And then meat goes in here. Barbecue forever. Yes. And 88 Camille. If we follow you, do you still get the less stressed out effect? You are sleeping and still going up. What? Yeah, we gotta watch this. Center of attention is the only thing that's gonna survive here. Okay, it's leveling out a little bit. Low oxygen sucks. At least she's building the pipes. I could build some emergency oxygen, but I don't think I have the power for it. It's another reason why I'm trying to build this Hydra. 91%. Yikes. That's research done. So we now know Megatronics engineering. That's awesome. I just don't have the metal to push it yet, but we will soon. Maybe I either pause research. Because, I mean... Oh, I do want incubators. Yep, let me get incubators. Once we get metal up and running, if I can do it fast enough. For the most part. Is that going down? Her stress is going down. It's going down. It's going down by 70%. It's like, wait, what? No, that's not it. Stress. No, it's going up again. 30%. Oh, I thought it was going down. Nope. We're up to 93. How are we doing here? Because all these build commands have been going pretty well. This was going to be... If it's above that... Yeah, why is this saying... Oh, it has no way out. Yes, it needs a sieve. It needs a water sieve. Okay. So, if it is the right temperature, though, it can come down and go straight down into here. We're going to have a bridge that comes down like so. We're going to need to up the priorities here on an 8. The digging commands on a 7. This will need to be a new tile, which is going to drop everything, which sucks, but it is what it is. And then refinement. Water sieve right there. So the polluted water will get dealt with. And then the clean water go. And we're going to do this quick. Clean water will go over here with a vent. And a dig command on a 7. 7 dig command. We need these down here like so with a bin for sand. Not up in the air. I'm gonna need power for that. Might as well go straight down. There we go. And priority, all of this on 8s. Alright, let's slow it down because we are very high up on stress. Camille, I'm gonna follow you some more. Alright, hopefully those are good priorities. It's low oxygen and popped eardrums. You gotta love it. I mean, it was popped because of hydrogen. But still. Oh, Ulti's over here taking up all the O2. She's been appreciated at least. Stress. 95. It is going down though right now. Barely. And then this pool will eventually feed my my research and my mush bars if we still have to make them. Her stress is going down by 5%. Basically, only because I'm watching her is it going down. But we're doing really good on power for our dupes, and our bionics, and we're doing really good on our food right now. I'm very happy about that. Cycle 50, we are halfway there. So let's check the colony summary. Locavore, we're at 283,000 calories out of 400,000. So we should be getting that probably by cycle 65 unless I bring in more dupes. The carnivore achievement, we're barely starting that, but we are ranching the dartles now, I think. Groomed, yeah. And you're wild, but you've been groomed as well, so we are technically ranching these guys. This would be for the dartle, and I'd have that on a 5, and then I would have another one of these, but I'd have it up here because we want to ranch this guy. Maybe I don't put it there though. I put it, yeah, because that was gonna not in the sky, dude. Alright, let's put that there. That'll be good. And then I should have like a drop off, so that's under food. Critter drop off. Critter drop off. That's gonna dig that out, isn't it? Yep. Let's not put it there. Cancel that. I'm gonna have to put it over here. So eventually that'll go in. Alright, 93% stress, Camille. Sorry, I looked away for a little while. How are you doing? You're going by, oh, by 10. So you were doing well without me watching. That's really good. Soon we should have cooling going through as soon as that last pipe, and I think Camille is the one that's on it. So that's the last pipe we need for base cooling. Hold on. That should not be turning on if... Oh, well, I guess it's warm. No, that's fine, that's fine. So the temperature of that water then is 17 degrees. That's perfect. This would be for sand. On a 5. Let's do 5,000. I'm going to do this on a 7 for right now, and this on a 7 for right now. Does this have power yet? No, we're missing one piece. Okay. Yeah, that needs to happen pretty soon. Now, I could run that to my O2 machine now, if I wanted to. We have a little bit of water coming out of that, but not a lot. Okay, so there's that gas fan. And what are we waiting on there for that water? That one power wire, guys. That one power wire. Come on. That's the power wire we need to make. I think we got it. And this is on a 7, yeah? Nice. Somebody's putting sand in it right now. I can see it. I can see the sand logo over there. So that should be getting us water soon. Yep. Alright, we'll make that down to a 5. Okay, let's check on these pipes. Because I believe we have water coming in now. No. Why not? Oh, no, we do. We do. There it is. I just forget how slow it is on 1 speed. Alright, here we go. Speed that up. Does this all have power yet? No, it's not going to have power. We're going to have to power this up ourselves. I do have 2 wheels over here. Or I could just make this all the way over. Deconstruct. Actually, you know what? I will just snip it. I don't need it right now anyway. We will go across. And then we'll have a bridge that goes up. This will need to be probably a bridge that goes up at some point. I kind of want to move it all, but it's fine. And then priority, all of this is 8. Yep. This is... Actually, let's do 6s. 6s, 7s. Yeah, that's fine. And our stressor, Camille. Let's follow you. Because your stress is going down by only 5% a cycle. Okay, got you. Camille earned a skill point. That's cool. Let's check breathability. It's not that bad. Actually, up there is pretty good. Alright, well, Camille's going to bed, looks like. I only have 8 metal power banks left. I'm gonna make some more. There's a print. Cycle 50. Do we want another dupe? We do. Do we want a researching dupe, or do we want a tidying, doctoring building? Wow. You are all over the place. Another researcher with decreased medicine. Interior decorator. You like to build. You don't like to dig. You cannot do attacking. Decreased medicine. And you're a doctor. Starts with a -1 in doctoring. So it'd have to be Frankie, and I think I almost need him just to eat this food. I mean, we have 12,000 calories. Hold on a second. Let me... Mush fry, 12,000. I think, yeah. Do we go big? We have 11 dupes. We could go 12. We only have 2 toilets available per schedule. So that would be 2, 2. We could add 1 right there. Abe, yeah. Abe could have a buddy. Abe could have a buddy. We do have an extra bed. That's good. Of course, Abe is going to keep him up at night. Oh, these just aren't really great choices. I could just have Pay as an all-around dupe. I think that would probably be a good idea. Alright, Pay. Skill-wise, I mean, we'll get you the improved construction because that's nice. Nicola, you can have improved carry 2. I believe you are a hauler. Yeah, that's the only thing you like is improved carrying. Wow. Camille, technically you could have super duper hard digging, so there you go. You have that now. Congratulations. And let's go to our Camille because she is stressed out. And that's going to help her morale, because that's a new friend, so that's plus 10, or a negative 10 to her morale. So that's going to be good. New friend is minus 10. Less oxygen to breathe, everybody. Congratulations. Hopefully that water thing's... Oh, it is running. No, it's not. Why is this not running? It's red. Well, if it's red, it would say shut off. And then one of my bridges is probably wrong. Oh, this isn't done. Okay, priority 8 on this. I didn't see that. Camille, I know what happened. I was busy getting the oxygen machine up and running. That's what happened. Yep, no, that was fine. How do I have a chip on the ground? Ooh, that's the Megatronics engineering booster. Let's give that to... Who is it? Gizmo. Can now be a Megatronics engineer. That's dope. Once we get metal anyway, that would be awesome. Alright, your stress is what? Going down by 40% a cycle? That's good. And that is almost all connected up. Got somebody up here delivering stuff. 60. Batteries are being made. Stress is going down. And what up, Engineer Troy? Thank you. Nobody's dead yet. And her stress is going down by 15% a cycle. Alright, it's flowing now. So this water here is going to go around the base until it gets to be above a certain temperature. Right now, it's coming in at 5 degrees C. But it should be like negative temperatures, really. Alright, we have water over here, and now we have power. Yes. Okay, let's see what's happening. We want this to only be if it's above 20,000, please. Why are you green? Above. Thank you. So this should be making us oxygen. I don't have an Atmos sensor in there. Oh my goodness, they're absolutely gonna hate me for this one. But this has to be made. Priority 8. Oh, it's already a priority 8. Okay. Hopefully not Camille. Let's not allow Camille in there. How's that? Camille's not allowed in. I might have to allow Alti. We'll allow Alti in. And Alti's already getting liquid exposure over here, so let's make sure he's not allowed in there anymore. Bro, get out of there. Move to. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. Hey, we got more snack fruit. And we're digging out some stuff over here, which is really nice. Look at that. 88%. Whose is it? Abe? Hey, what's up? Oh, yeah. You're not going to be happy about this at all. Oh, we got meat, though. We lost our little lock there of gunk. It's gone. It didn't even freeze. I don't know what happened to it. I'm gonna have to get something else there. Maybe some brine water or something. Maybe. Let's mop this up. Sorry, Abe. It sounds like you're gonna have a bad day. 92%. Oh my goodness, it's going up by 25% a cycle. Okay, Abe. Okay, Abe. That was rough. I understand. That was very, very... Where are you going? No, Abe, you're not going back in there, Abe. Abe is done with that location for now. Go somewhere else, Abe. Alright. Get your dirt. We got an Atmos sensor in there now, so if above, I don't know, I guess 5,000. And I'm gonna say 10,000 for this one, just because I kind of need this air pretty soon. So yeah, 5,000, 10,000, that sounds pretty good. This will be going in like so. And that should power these up. Hopefully I did all this right with automation. No automation. Not even a little bit. Okay. Something like that. All right, those should be priority 8s. Yep. And all of those have power wires. Yes, they do. No, they don't. There we go. Other than Abe over here, trying not to stress out too much, we're doing all right. Still on mush bars, though. But we've made the mush bars a little bit more productive. And now I'm cooling off my base, so I'm hopeful that I can put this rose bush back in here, because what's the temperature looking like? It's still hot. I do know radiant pipes. Here and there, you know, places. And he's always irradiated. That's fun. And here's the base. It's very green. I'm not currently researching. So we got all the Megatronic stuff we needed. And what else would I even think about wanting? It's with Abe. Yeah, Abe's got issues for sure. I think maybe radiation research is soon to be on the menu. And then also, you know what? I can deconstruct these. That can go on an 8. And deconstruct this one on 8. There we go. Now we should be cooling off. Yeah, look at that. Here and there. Hey, I could probably cool that area off too. Let's, actually, no, I can't. This area maybe a little bit. Alright. Those are going in at 8s. This no longer needs to be part of my power grid over there. Let's also check on all this. Yeah, that's looking real good. Wow, I'm seriously kind of impressed. The only other thing I need to do is maybe bring this one out through here so that we can have airflow in this area as well. These probably don't need to be 8s, so I will down these to a 6. And Abe is fine to be on his own, I think, for a little while. And I think we're good to cut this off of the power spine that is over there, so let's deconstruct all of that. This one is for this, I guess. So like 90, 70. I don't know, that should be fine. Because these two power that. And we need to dig out more stuff, but I don't want to dig out those two things. I mean, there's something right there. I want it. I don't know how to get it. Oh well. I guess I'll have to leave it alone. Actually, you know what? I could do this and that. Actually, I don't even need to do the bottom one. Let's just do that and that. Then we can see what it was. Or is. Alright, I think we're doing okay. 89% stress. Abe, how are you doing, friend? How you doing? It's going down by 20%. Yeah, probably because it's becoming a lot more breathable in here, I bet. It's gonna. And then I'm gonna move this thing up here to right there. And I want to have a filter gate right there. And we're gonna deconstruct all of this. Alright, that should be fine. Alright, Abe is still not allowed to go back into there. This, luckily, is not running. 20,000 calories, so we definitely need more dupes. I need to dig out more and think about getting more dupes. Let's dig out this. Let's dig out this. Let's dig out this. In fact, I'll dig out this. That'll be good. Making mush bars. Oh, is this colony achievement? We got a colony achievement. Oxygen not included. Distribute 1,000 kgs of oxygen using gas vents. Oh man, I was hoping it was locavore. How are we doing on that? 312,000 calories towards locavore. 64,000 calories towards carnivore. We need to really up our ranching, and I really need to up our steel production. So I think that's another thing I need to figure out. Let's go ahead and dig out all of this and this. We have a lot of mimicas around here that I do want to keep around. I will also dig into here and go this way. Maybe I can make a floor here. Maybe not there. Maybe there. And then let's dig out all of this. Alright, that's pretty good. And as far as the water goes, yeah, it's warming up or cooling off the base pretty fast, I think. Oh, wow. Well, that's quite nice. We'll have to start utilizing this water. Let's, that's gonna be difficult. That water goes through there to get to the oxygen machine, does it? Oh, that's empty. Okay, well, let's prioritize this then. Digging, I'll just go ahead and dig on a 7 here. I think that should do it. Maybe dig out a few more tiles down there as well. Lots going on right now. But we did just get oxygen up, so that's a breath of fresh air. Oh. And we're able to feed the, what's it, 8 dupes that we have currently. And the biotics so far. I will be wanting to run more power though for, oh yeah, this needs to be set up 90, 70. Power wise. I think I cut those off. Actually, I think I could only use 4 of these. Yeah, it'd be more like that. And then I would want that still hooked up to this battery though, right? Let's put that one on like so. So 4 of these should run this. Everything else is extra. Let's see. Then we'd have 4 extra up here for whatever else, I guess. I don't know. I have plenty of hydrogen now. I could pipe it out places too. That's a thought. I was already using this one for hydrogen storage, so let's do that again. However, at this point, I think I would insulate it. Oh, we do have like new materials now. That's cool. But we'll use this. That's fine. Yeah, I suppose. I don't want it to drain it though. That's the problem. I only want it to go there if there's no other room for it. But I didn't put a bridge in there first. I could put a bridge in there first. So let's do that. We'll go down with it instead of up with it, and then go this way. I'll get a bridge in, like... Yeah, I mean, I could put in the bridge right there. We could snip this. And just get that in like so. And then with a bridge like this. Snip this. I like that. Alright, as far as water goes, here comes some more. And of course we got some food up there that somebody's gonna go grab in the water. Well, go ahead and get it. Let's cancel these. I think I'll just let that be. But we have plenty of water now for the oxygen machine, hopefully. And that should be good. It has no power. It has no power. Why do you have no power? What did I do to your power that you have none? Alright, probably did something in here. Oh yeah, I took it off the battery. That's why. So... About that. I think I should have had the battery down here. But there's no space for it, so instead, what I'll do is I'm going to deconstruct this one, level 8, move it over to here, then change this up to be like this, and then snip this off. That should be better. Yep. Alright guys, we'll get another airflow tile there, or mesh tile. What was that? Oh, we got whatever that was. It was food. It was food. Alright, take this out. Get that food, please. Thank you. And then we can put that back. Alright, now we have power. Good, 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 good. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this is over 10,000 Gs. This is over 5,000 Gs. We have now hydrogen on demand, so if we want a little hydrogen set up wherever we want, we can put that in any moment we want. We're still running on this hydrogen currently, but that's okay because this is going to be for hydrogen gas. If you sense it for more than 5 seconds, it's perfect. So you should turn on. Yep. And we're gonna get all the hydrogen out of here, hopefully. In fact, maybe I bring one of these. Bring one of these over here. We'll bridge that over like so. Then we'll bridge it over like so. And then I'm gonna have one going this way. And one going over here. We're gonna have a gas vent. Bridges. That should be good. Let's get our build commands back down to a 6. I've been doing far too many things on 8s. But stress is going way down. Breathability is going way up. Look at that. Might have to start making more boosters. Let's see what boosters we could do. We already have the Mechatronics booster. Let's get the other researching boost or suit training. 1, 2. Crop tending. We could make a rancher. Astronomy would probably be good. Let's get astronomy booster. All right, no more open air electrolyzers, but from now on, we should be able to power our bionics a different way. So I'm gonna try to do that now. We can go up this way, right? So we don't really need this ladder. Deconstruct that, please. See how long it takes them to get to that. So we still have commands over here. You know what? We can let Abe through there now, maybe. I don't know. Camille can go through there again. Ray has always been able to go through there. Still unreachable, though. Why? Yeah, I don't want Alti going in there. Standard dupes, yeah. Was that it? Did I not allow any dupes in there? That's probably what it was. Yep. Yeah, Camille's the one going in, so I'm gonna follow her because she was stressed out earlier. 71% is still pretty high. Research done. Would like to kind of get them into Atmo suits in this area. These oxygen masks just ain't gonna cut it. I do have some fiber feathers, and I have the ability to make metal now, so that's high on my to-do list. But I do have to have them catch up to the commands that I've already put out. And over here, we are blowing oxygen, yes? Not quite yet. Okay, yeah, this still needs more O2. This place was severely... Oh, no. We have other gases that are going into that. Let's snip that off. Gas vent. Element sensor. Not gate. All right. Well, that's something I need done. All Alright. Nope, don't do that. Hydrogen gas, please. Thank you. We let a little bit out, but luckily it goes right back up there, so it should be fine. That's just going to prevent any damage, because we have a lot of different gases coming in there. And as far as this goes, that's looking really good. I'm liking that a lot. And what's the temps running at? Temps are fine. 43C for right now. I do have this one hooked up to that battery, though. I don't really like that, so let me do something different. This would be more like this. Oops. And this one would be like that. Let's snip this. Snip that. Deconstruct this. Yeah, I like that way better. Hey, we got these overgrowth nodes at least growing. So that will help. I could probably... I can't dig out. What are you doing down here? Oh, wow, you're coming to get nickel ore. Yeah, we need to dig out more so we get more ore. The only problem with that is I need to come over here and actually start utilizing this power to charge some of my batteries. So... still want to have access to that area, but I might not be able to. Maybe I get rid of some of these things over here. Actually, let me put mesh tiles across. Cancel these. And I don't think that kills that plant. Deconstruct these buildings. Alright. Let's put in a charging station. That would be under power. The power bank charger. I'd like to run these on the heavy watt wires, though. Alright, I'll put one there. And I will run heavy watt. I don't even care. This heavy watt that I already tore out can come back. We'll have a heavy watt joint plate right there. And this can come straight up and go across. Now, what did we get in the blueprints? Undigging on that digger. Oh man, well, you got a +1 in digging at least. Operating doctor that's frostproof. I do like the frostproof, those have been very nice. I thought Camille was frostproof. Well, she is frostproof, but the itchy eyes is still a problem. Alright, we finally did dig that out. So we are cooling the base, but the other thing I'd like to do is make metal. So, under refinement, if we could have a metal refinery coming in, however, it would be better. Wow, that's a lot of different colors over here. It would be better if it was closer to the power grid. However, we are bottling it, so that doesn't really matter as much. So, let me get this in right here. That should be good. We'll have power for it with at least 2 of those generators, maybe. Those hydrogen generators. Let's get a battery. Actually, let's get the hydrogen generators first. 1 and 2. Then the battery. That's fine. Then let's get a little automation. I don't think I have the canister drainer researched, so I better switch over to that now. Nope, did not. Oh my goodness, it's two pieces of research. Okay, well, this is going to take a minute, but we can plan for it by putting in a gas pipe like so. And the power for this thing takes how much? 1.2 kilowatts. I mean, can we get away with real metal? I'd rather not. So we'll go heavy watt. And as far as this door goes, that's going to have to be deconstructed. That's not even a room anyway, so that's fine. Oh, this was to keep bionics out anyway, so this will be good to be gone. We have a little excess hydrogen over here that maybe I could dig out and get into, let it out, kind of thing. Haven't seen any oxygen coming. Oh, there's some oxygen right there. Okay. Doors are coming out. Uh, 3 million batteries. Wow. Let's not do that anymore. They're really efficient at making those batteries. I think we're good on those. Hopefully we can warm up this overgrow node. We're already getting these sweet corns. And this is still not in, but that's okay. Print. I don't think we need any of these guys, so I am tempted to reject all. Let's see how we doing on our colony summary. Locavore. We are close, very close on Locavore. When I get Locavore, I need to start growing food.
Oh, you didn't know?
Orissa?
Your ass better call.
27 viewers! What up, Orissa? Welcome in, welcome in. We trying to do big things. How are you? Thank you so much for the raid, Orissa. We're playing the Prehistoric Lab. It is cycle 53. Demolier hit on cycle 10. And we've been running a mix of bionic duplicants and regular duplicants. Is that not enough for you, you say? Well, let me also introduce you to Frankly Depressing. Highest difficulty. Everything. No care packages. No teleporters. It's the hardest I can make it. And the Prehistoric Lab, it ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. 10 cycles. You have 10 cycles to figure that out. Yeah? Yeah, I figured it'd be a fun challenge to do on the side. I didn't want to do the Pip in the Hatch. By the way, thank you, Orissa. We are, this is the Pip in the Hatch that we're giving away.